I'll be here all night, so you just tell me when you're ready.
Righto, I'm ready.
First on the team
It's great to have you with us.
from Memphis, Tennessee.
Get your VCRs ready. Get your VCRs ready.
Make it squeal like a pig, Johnny, squeal like a pig.
Big John Daly.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Preferred Lies podcast with a home of good golf and better chat. My name's Nick. Thank you for joining us this evening. Joining me on the podcast tonight, we're down a man, but we've got two of the finest sports broadcasters in this gym. We're looking at Mr. Simwoo Lee. How you going, mate?
Hello, Nick.
It's good to have you along.
Thanks for having me on your podcast. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. And Mr. Adam King's here as well, the King Man. How you going, mate?
I'm doing well, mate. How you going today? Repping
Strong,
the
strong.
McIntyre Cricket Club shirt.
Yeah. Georgie brought this one up for me.
Fresh out of
Shout out
Gundy.
for Pez, the guys down at McIntyre. He had to survive a bit of a collapse on the weekend, Georgie. Yeah, he came in early and battled out for 49 and watched 6 for fuck all fall around him, in his own words. So finals just around the corner for the McIntyre Cricket Club. So big shout out to those boys. Boys, what's been happening this week? What's on? Are we playing golf? Are we having fun? Is there anything you'd like to bring up from the week that was, the week that is?
I've had a pretty big week. Got out for a little bit of golf on Sunday morning. Went out for a little social hit. Other than that, just have had a crazy busy week at work. With
You've had some dramas out there, haven't you?
Some very big things going on.
A few fires to put out, mate.
Unfortunately, I can't talk about it. Otherwise, I'd have to kill you. But lots going on.
Well, the smoke cloud nearly killed me on Friday, so I'm. I thank you for your service, and I ended up playing golf in the afternoon. It was pretty good.
Nice.
I had a good time. What's been happening with you, mate?
A bit. Yeah, kids back at school and just
how
full
good.
ball back into sport zone. So Saturday morning cricket, softball in the afternoon. Managed to get out for a whack of golf with yourself, the land-based mammal, and little old Merle on Sunday as well, which was quite nice. Managed to find the putter on the back nine, which was good. I was struggling early on. I think I was 3 over through the front nine with probably 21 putts, I think, or something like that. It was pretty average, wasn't it?
Yeah, Mel learned some new swear words that day.
She did. I accidentally let a few out with old Merle around, and I did apologise afterwards. But then I dropped a bomb on 10 and
Yeah, you did.
for birdie, and then there was no turning back. I shot 3 more birdies after that. I think I would have had 12 putts, I think, on the back nine. So
It was a bacon egg roll.
it was the bacon egg roll, and might have had something to do with the first shot of birdie juice, the Irish whiskey, after we both birdied the
birdied
10th.
10.
And
Yeah,
then there was no turning back. Couple of good up and downs just to keep me in the hunt, but a couple of nice shots. Found the groove. So it's been a busy week.
Flat chat.
But played today as well. Shot another 1 under, which was good. Yeah. So
Wow.
Yeah, wow.
Look at you go.
Yeah, so I might have found something which has come at a pretty good time. We'll talk about that in the back nine, about what I got coming up this weekend.
Yeah, stay tuned for that. I've been flat out this week. Want to give a couple of early shout outs. Firstly, to my eldest, hit double digits yesterday, which was Tuesday. So big happy birthday to Archer. Well done, champion, on getting to 10. I didn't think you'd make it that far. There was a bit of attitude getting thrown around this past week, and you didn't look like you were going to make it, but then you pulled through. So, mate, big happy birthday to you. And today, I've managed to get a bit of a leave pass to come out and do this because it's my better half's birthday today. So I've been out there shopping and caking and I'm no good at wrapping presents, I've found. Fuck me, that's a tough job.
It's a tough gig.
Welcome
Yeah.
to the club.
It's hard.
Couldn't find anyone to do it for you? Like, couldn't
Well-
pay someone? Or?
No,
Okay.
I couldn't.
It's one of the top
What'd you get
10
her? Something cool? Sorry?
top 10 job that looks easy but isn't easy.
Yeah.
At least
No,
top
I
10.
can get the first part done when you just fold it straight across, and then when you got to get the tabs, all looks like a child did it. Which blamed it on Len. Thanks, Lenny, for copping that for me. But no, we got some pretty cool stuff. What I get, Jess? I got a Kindle. She's been really
That's right. Did you froth that?
yeah, like proper has been on it the whole time. Hopefully not when I get home tonight. But no, yeah.
Got one more present to give her.
Yeah, got her a Kindle. I got her some headphones because she's been into her running again, and she had an old set that sort of moved around a little bit. So yeah, got her a decent set of headphones, and we're going to go shopping that may or may not coincide with a trip down to Golf Central. So who knows? Who knows?
Oh, big shout out. Happy birthday, Jess.
Yeah, happy birthday, Jess, and happy birthday, Arch, for yesterday, mate. You're going well. Anything else from what happened this week, boys? That pretty much covers that off. That was the week that was. We've got a bit of golf news. There's been a bit out. The second, what is it, the Wanker Anchor or the Anchor Wanker?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. Mitchie's not here, so you're flying solo tonight, Simwu. Do you want to take this one away, mate?
The solo wanker.
Solo wanker. Well,
The worst kind.
It's probably been a lot of people waiting for this podcast to come out so they can hear our take on it. But the biggest news in golf at the moment is something we've been waiting for a couple of years, probably. But the official World Golf Ranking people have finally decided to give Live Golf world ranking points for this season. So we are looking at the top 10 players in Live getting points each tournament. So they haven't quite gone as far as giving them enough points, really. They're giving them some points. So they're going to get 23. So this is for in Riyadh. 23 points for first place, 13 for second, 8, blah, 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 all the way down to 2.7 points for 10th. So the Live people as a whole are pretty upset about it.
Compared to, like, what's
Zero.
the...
Compared to, so this is probably the opposite end of the spectrum of why the Live guys would be upset. So the Hero World Challenge,
Just 30 blokes in it.
20 blokes invite over to wherever to play Tiger's event. The top player received 23 points, which is the same as a full field Live. And they got all players down to the top 17 collected points. So
Yeah, you can see why they're...
they're upset. They've
That's
released
an
a press
anomaly, though.
conference.
Like, that's the one
They
outlier,
released
though.
a press conference. So if you go down and say, okay, last week, all of the official World Golf Ranking tournaments, so Justin Rose copped 56 points for first place. So that's fair enough. That's a big field, and it's a
So
pretty
that's
strong event.
twice the amount of points you get
Yep,
if you're
twice.
Live. Yeah,
With 150 in the field,
Yep.
playing
72
a
holes.
decent course, 72 holes, not under lights or lasers.
Yeah, so they obviously do it over the field ranking. So the field ranking of that event was 331, which was pretty serious. The field ranking on the Bahrain Championship was 121, and the winner got Freddie. He got 20 points.
Yeah, right.
So I guess
fair.
it's not too bad, but it's just I think some of the thing is where they're cutting it off and how quickly they're dropping the point scale down is what's
So just
revved
on
up
that,
the Live guys.
when the Live players, when they start to accumulate more points and they start to build like those rankings, will that field quality rating increase? Thus,
You
will
would think
that
so.
Increase the amount
You
of
would
points.
think so.
You think?
So one of the comments from one of the golf journalists, Dan Rappaport, who's pretty popular
we like
in
him.
golf journal, he said probably would have been good to have this at the start. So the guys that have been playing there could have been earning these points from the start and could have been maintaining their World Golf rankings.
But they were only playing 54 holes there. This is the first year they're playing 76.
Yeah, Correct.
The field's bigger now than it
Correct.
was when they first started. The
Yep.
strength of field obviously is theoretically bigger now as well because they've got bigger names in there compared to right at the start when they didn't have huge scoring
yeah, so
names.
probably once they got Brooks and
Bryson.
Bryson.
Bryce, wasn't that right at the start? Bryson was there.
Did
at the
Bryce
start.
come
He was
start?
original, yeah, because he's been captain of the Crushers.
Yeah, actually,
yeah.
he
Once
was
they got Rambo,
OG.
I think that's when it was, and Tyrrell.
Tyrrell.
Well, Rumbo was a bit later, as was
Yep.
Smithy, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Smithy was 22.
Remember,
Oh, he was too, straight after
Smithy
the Open,
waited
yeah.
until the Open. Yeah.
Anyway, so it's a massive thing. In typical Live fashion, they're not super happy about it, but I guess it's a start, and they can now start gathering points and working their way into majors and other tournaments. There's also been a bit of news about the DP World Tour fines, so they're hoping to finalise that soon, so that the guys can actually play on both tours, go in and out without having too much drama. So they are playing a lot of them at the moment, but there's still more stuff for them to sort out there. So
I like that. That's the news. You're up to date.
you are.
I like that. Now, we are going to jump into another one of your sections, Simwu. It is the year of accountability, after all. We did want to just go ahead and flag some of the major events that are going to happen this year. And we wanted to put pen to paper and get them in early. It's like the start of the start of the NRL season where the guys will predict the top 8 and who's going to get the spoon, who's going to win the premiership. Same sort of thing, but we're going to predict the majors and the players, which is the 5th major. Shout out to the Waste Management. Phoenix just missing out on the 5th major status. But Simwu, what have you got for us on this, mate?
Right. So as you've just very ably pointed out, we wanted to just go through and put some names down so that we have, I guess, a bit of skin in the game when it comes to the major season. So we can talk about it and tease Kingy about his horrible picks and all that stuff. Yep. Sorry,
It was
a little drive-by.
It was this week. It was horrible.
Firstly, we'll just run through what the schedule is this year. So the players is first, and the players is always at
TBC Sawgrass.
TBC Sawgrass.
Sawgrass, sorry. Thank you.
Yep. So last year we had Rory won the players in a playoff against JJ Spown. So we've got Rory as the reigning champ there. Then we got the Masters is the next one. The 2025.
It's Augusta, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
Again, so I like how we start off with like 2 same courses but good events, and then we roll into the ones that are like more challenging because they're changing.
Yeah, the
events,
flips. Yeah.
changing the locations around. So last year Masters, as everyone knows, Rory beating Rosie in a playoff, and P Reed coming third. Then we have the PGA at Aronimink. I used to think it was Aronimink, but it's actually Aronimink. After
Mink.
looking at the spelling of it a couple of days, there's an N at the end. Aronimink.
It's like Joaquin.
It is. Aronimink hasn't hosted a major, so it's hosted a lot of tournaments. But the last winner of a PGA Tour type tournament was Keegan Bradley. It was a BMW Championship in 2018, and before that was Justin Rose.
Is there a train station nearby?
Yeah, possibly.
There is.
The US Open this year is at Shinnecock. The last winner of that was Brooks Koepka in 2018.
Brooksy.
Whee!
And then the final major of the year is the Open. It is at Royal Birkdale, and it was Jordan Spieth in 2017 who took that out. So
Now that's in England. It's not down in Birkdale. We just need to in
Royal Birkdale.
Royal Birkdale in Brisbane, down near Cleveland. It's not
Redlands,
there.
no?
We are in England for that.
righto. So we'll do a little round robin. We'll start with the players, and I'll throw over to you, Nick. Can you give me a player's tip and just a 2-second spiel on why that is?
Just 2 seconds.
Yep.
Okay, Scotty Scheffler, because he's Scotty Scheffler. No, but in all seriousness, yeah, he's top in approach off the tee, which it's very waterlined. It's a Pete Dye layout, which it's going to demand accuracy, and that's where someone like Scotty's going to shine. So my tip, Scotty Scheffler for the players.
Yep. Kingy?
I got Tommy Ladd
Tommy Ladd. Okay.
for
Oi.
similar reasons. He's playing some pretty good golf at the moment and was towards the end of last year as well. And I think as a first kind of semi-major, it'll be a good test for him to break through.
How good's a semi?
Very good. Mitty D had Rory for the players, which is pretty obvious why he would pick Rory.
His
Ash,
son or McElroy?
McElroy. Ash has also picked Rory for the players. Speedy Fast and Edge has picked Ludwig Aberg.
Ludwig.
Ooh, I like that.
After a great showing on the weekend.
So that would be one of his best finish if he was to win that. That would be the biggest tournament he's won. I've actually gone, and you'll see probably a little bit of a theme through my picks. I've gone for J-Day. So he's won here before. He's won the players. And I feel like he's in a pretty decent spot with his game right
He
now.
is, yeah. Good course for
yeah,
him
playing
too.
well.
And it is.
Yeah, good
So
course for him.
I think we're going to see
I don't mind that.
couple of repeat winners this year of people that have won that event before. So look out.
I like that.
So after the players, we go to the Masters. So
big one.
last year was huge because we had Rory completing his Grand Slam. So what have you gone for the Masters this year?
Hold on to your hats. Fresh off a 2025 win, Rory's going back to back.
I was close to doing the same.
I've just got a feeling.
Monkey off the back.
Just that power fade and the length advantage on those par fives. I mean, he showed last year.
With his layup, yeah.
Yeah. He's going to do it again.
Okay. Kingy?
I don't mind that monkey off the back. A little bit less pressure, so yeah, he might go back. I know I was really close to going him. I'm going Chef. I reckon Chef's going to step up and get one, get another one at the Masters.
Scotty?
Yeah.
Okay. Mitty D believes you, and he feels the same way. He's gone Scotty for the Masters as well. Master Usher has actually tipped Bryson DeChambeau to take the Masters, so he finished 5th or 6th. So he
He
had a
was
bad
right up
Sunday.
there,
He had a
wasn't
bad
he? He had a
Sunday.
bad
And he was
Sunday.
only like 3rd or something the year before as well,
Yeah.
wasn't he? Pretty
So he's-
pretty close.
It's a good course fit there. I like, apart from the year he told him everything, it was a par 60 for him because he hits it so far. Apart from that year, it's a good course fit. So I like that from Ush. We got Rosie from Speedy. So
He kind
another.
of deserves one,
He
to be
did.
fair.
Yeah, so he didn't do a lot wrong last year. Rory absolutely blitzed the playoff. So, yeah, I appreciate that tip from Fussy there. I've actually gone P. Reid for the Masters. I think Patrick Reed's been playing some really good golf.
Yeah, I don't like
It
that.
might be an unpopular tip. He's won once already this year. He lost a playoff last week. I think he carries that form on because he was building last year. And I
And he's
think-
got Live out of play now.
Well, yeah, so he's just playing the DP this year, and then
Yep.
next year he's on to the PGA. So,
Yeah, right.
Mr. Worldwide.
Reid.
P. Reid.
Interesting.
Then next up, we would have the PGA, so probably the fifth of the 5 majors, some would say. We're at Aronimik, where Keegan Bradley and Justin Rose are the last winners. So, Nick, who have you gone for the PGA?
I've gone with someone who's had a pretty solid previous performance at Romanic, T3 in the 2018 BMW Championship. I've gone with Xander Schauffele, with your theme of sort of not necessarily a repeat winner, but he's shown some form at the actual course. He's looking to do some pretty cool things this weekend. We've got a bit of inside mail at the Waste Management that he was looking hot.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'm going Xander for this one.
Nice. Kingy?
I'm jumping on Rosie for the PGA.
Rosie?
Yep. For
Nice.
similar reasons as to why people have said he's going to win other ones.
Okay. No,
good.
Makes
good
sense.
golf.
Makes sense, yeah.
I'm down with that.
Men play golf good.
Mitty D has Bryson DeChambeau as the PGA, so I believe Aronimik is possibly a Bombers course, so it's probably a
Fair
pretty,
play.
pretty
Yep.
fair shout there from MD. We have Rahm from Michael Osher, which is a pretty decent shout as well, I think. Hasn't been, obviously we haven't seen him yet this year because he's playing again this week. Speedy has Brooks Koepka for his
Koepka.
PGA, so he is a PGA Championship bully. We know that. Everyone's aware of his record in the PGA Championships. So I think that's a pretty decent shout. That's also the only non-European in Speedy's 5 majors.
So it must be special.
It is
Must be special if he's gone a non-Euro. Like
And that's probably where I differ from him. That I've actually picked my only Euro as Justin Rose to win the PGA.
oh, so you got a
he's-
bit of same action.
Yeah, he's got a good course fit, as you said. He's playing well at the moment. PGA is not too far away, and I think good course fit for him at Aronimik.
I like that.
Then probably
What's the bunkers at Aronimik?
Sand
Sand, yeah. Well,
in the bunkers.
yeah. That's where the sand tends to be.
Yep, in the bunkers. Yep. Then we move on to the US Open at Shinnecock Hills, won by Brooks Koepka in 2018.
All right, hold on to your hats here. I am.
Are you getting controversial?
No, I'm going a European pick
Okay.
for the US Open, which
Not real controversial.
blasphemous, but Tommy Ladd's going to get the job done here. I've just got a feeling it's just pretty much the vibe. I could run through a whole heap of stuff on him, but I just know that I'm picking Tommy Ladd to win the US Open.
Okay. It's just the vibe.
Just the vibe. It's just
It's
Marbo.
Marbo. Yep. No, appreciate that. Kingy?
I'm on Rambo for this one. I think he's going to take a few majors to kind of get the juices flowing in a proper competitive again.
Okay.
And I think he's going to dial it in ready for a big win on the US Open, and that'll kind of catapult him ready to come back onto the PGA Tour the year after.
Okay. No, I'm vibing with that. MD has gone Scotty Scheffler to complete his career Grand Slam on his birthday at the US Open, which I think is a fantastic shout. He obviously
Birthday boy to get it done.
Yeah, to get it done. He got pipped by Bryson 2 years ago, and then we had Schbowney win it last year. So I think
that's right. He came from the clouds.
he
didn't
did.
Well, yeah.
So yeah, look, he's probably primed to go one. Mr. Usher has gone Scheffler as well. No surprises there. It's a pretty safe bet. Speedy has gone Tommy Fleetwood to win the US Open at Shinnecock Hills, which continues on with his Euro trip of European players.
How good's Euro trip, by the way?
It is good. So I'm going to be a little bit controversial again. I'm actually tipping Patrick Reed to win the US Open. I think he's going to win 2 majors this year.
Fuck you.
I didn't even check whether he's in the field, actually. I probably should have done that.
Too late.
It is too late, but we're locking it in. If he doesn't get in, I'm going to
P.
look like a
Reed.
peanut.
2 majors from P. Reed.
I'm on the P. Reed train at the moment. Don't
right.
ask me why or
Can you
how.
just check his temperature? Kingy, is he feeling all right?
I don't want to touch him after what he's spruiking out of his mouth.
You got a rectal thermometer?
No, I think there was some prior form at Shinnecock Hills that I went off, but
It's pretty windy at Shinnecock.
I'm just looking at the
Like
thing now. I'm not
scrambling in
sure
your
he's
wind
actually even in the
stuff, like-
field, so I might reserve the right to change that if he doesn't get in.
It's your segment, mate.
Yep, thanks. Appreciate that. And right, on we go to the last major of the year, which is the Open, Royal Birkdale. Last time we were here was 9 years ago. Jordan Spieth got the job done.
It's Beth.
I think it's always pretty windy, I believe. Birkdale's a coastal type links course. I would
Linksy,
say.
deep bunkers and dunes.
Yep. What do you got for the Open at Birkdale?
Well, look, you're going to need someone with aggressive power, some short game creativity, and a bit of a low ball flight, I think, is going to help with this. So that's why I've selected Mr. John Rahm to win this one.
Okay.
I just think the way, especially now, like the Live boys are going to be getting these points. He's going to be in and around. I think he's going to do some damage toward the end of the season. Like that's my pick, John Rahm.
Okay. Yep. Good shout. Kingy.
I got Rory here.
Rory.
Yeah, I'm jumping on the Royal train there. I think he's going to win a major, and it'll be pretty cool for him to win at Royal Birkdale, I think.
Yeah, it would be.
Take the crown off Space Head.
Okay. MD's
Spath?
gone Rahm for the Open. So you and MD.
Similar
are similar.
thoughts.
The Open.
Similar facial hair too.
Michael Usher has gone Tommy Fleetwood for the Open. So a bit of
Bit of season
countryman.
one.
Speedy's gone Big Shot Bob
Oh,
to win
Bobby
the
Mack.
Open. So I like that. It's a pretty decent shout, I believe.
he'll have
Old,
dad power. He's
uh,
just had a kid, hasn't he, Bobby
Yes,
Mack?
he has. Yeah.
Oh, I wonder when his dad dick's going to come in. That could, that could be interesting. Oh, grey pants.
And then
I'm going to edit that out.
I've done a lot of I've done a lot of research into the last time the Open was played and form and hot players, world beaters, people up and comers,
You say
people
Patrick Reed.
people
I'm
that
gonna
are
get him to smack
really
your mouth.
people that are really shaking things up in the world of golf. And actually in 2017, outright third behind Jordan Spieth and someone else whose name leaves me at this stage was Hao Tong Lee.
I knew you were going to say
He
Hao
shot
Tong.
7 under on the final day
In 2017.
in 2017. So he was a young pup.
Fuck, he would have been a grommet back then.
So my tip for the Open 2026 is Hao Tong Lee.
There's some
Hao
very interesting
Tong
picks
Lee.
there, mate. Couple of
got
P
the
Reeds,
form.
Hao Tong Lee.
I tell you what, if we all chucked our tips in a multi each, I reckon yours would be the longest odds, Simbo. I'm not going to lie. I'm not saying I hate it. I'm just saying yours would be the longest odds. I
He's
reckon.
paying $91 at the Waste Management this week. So
Bit of value.
people are sleeping on him. I'm telling you. I've got some stats coming up later in the pod that it's going to blow your mind.
Does he feature in the Sure Thing with the Name King? Can we get a sneak little? I don't think he's going to.
It's
from,
not going to be in there.
From Kingy's look. But
Right.
hey, let us know who your picks are for the players and then the 4 majors.
We might try and snip these up and put them on an Instagram post or something
Yeah.
so people can call us out.
Yeah, it is the year of accountability.
Yep.
We have to You know,
It
we
is.
have to put stuff out there, and we're out there, and we'd like to know what you guys think
She's going to be a long clip, I think. I don't know if
No, like just like do a photo of.
of each one. Yeah, I like that. And let us know who you think's got the best tips, and then let us know who you think is going to win. If you'd change anything from any one of ours, like if you don't think Patrick Reed's going to win 2 majors this year, make sure you tag at Simwoo Lee. Because he's a big fan of being tagged. Front 9 brought to you by our sponsors, Build Right Innovations. The guys at Build Right have been doing some bloody good things. They're building Ushy's house at the moment, as you guys know. But if you want sheds, you want carports, you want concrete, give the guys a call. Absolute top shelf work by the boys. Jack's the man to talk to. His number's going to be in the show notes of this episode. Jump on there, give Jack a ring. He loves getting on the phone, loves getting your steps up, and loves helping you out. Review time, fellas, on the front 9, and we're jumping into the Farmers Insurance. Jay Rose, he sort of featured before in our tips. He got the job done here, and Joel Darman famously said the only way he's going to have a chance on Sunday is if Jay Rose maybe misses his alarm or presses snooze a few times. And he was right. He came through with the goods. You boys catch much of this one?
I didn't see a great deal of it, but I was keeping track of the leaderboard, and he was miles ahead after the second round, wasn't he?
Yes. Yep.
Was he full 72-hole leader? Was he leading after the first round?
Yeah, he was.
So he
was
went the whole
coast to
hog?
coast.
Coast to coast.
That's sensational. Well done. Which kind of takes the fun out of watching golf, I think. Someone just blasting their way around, but good on him. I like Justin. He's good. There were a couple of other names that I was keeping a track on, obviously, with the short thing with Adam King and whatnot. But yeah, I didn't see a great deal of it, mate. No.
Yeah, copy. Sam, where do you catch much of this one, mate?
Yeah, I don't mind watching this one. It's generally can get pretty tough sometimes. Obviously not for Rosie. On this occasion.
You're ready on the mind.
I do. I'm all about him.
Going home for a wanker later, mate.
Little tip. So this
Me
came
too.
up on social media this week. So Rosie, he went 59 for 72 in greens in regulation,
Holy moly, that's high.
which is not even anywhere near the record for
Yeah.
greens in regulation.
Hang on a sec,
72 hole.
59,
He went 59.
and he's not near the record.
He's not near the record.
So he missed 13 greens all tournament.
All tournament.
What's the all-time record?
The all-time record is Peter Jacobson, who went 69 for 72 at the 1995 Pebble Beach Pro-Am, and Pebble Beach has the smallest greens on tour.
Nice.
PJ.
69. Nice.
PJ, nice.
Peter Jacobson.
69
Yep.
from 72 on the smallest greens on tour.
The comment underneath the post was it's probably the sickest, least talk about golf feat ever.
Yeah,
I believe that. Like to
Far
go
out.
to one of the smallest green courses and only miss 3 greens.
I'd love to
4
see the
days.
3 he missed, actually. Like, I'd like to see if they were, like, fringies.
Fringy,
Yeah.
So still pretty good from Rose there. He was hitting good areas. I believe after the 3rd round, which he had a pretty good round. His caddy said on the mic, we heard it as he was walking off the green. Thank you for letting me watch that.
Oh, wow.
That's
so
cool.
he was frothing. Everyone was vibing it, and
What did he win by in the end?
7?
7
yeah.
over Pearson Cootie, who
Cootie.
really wild run of form there from him. Rio Hisatsune and Siwoo Kim all T2. Jake Knapp and Stephen Yeager T5. Andrew Novak, Joel Damon,
Joel Damon had a bit of a mare on Sunday.
Sahith T7. Mav McNeely on his own T10, and big bunch of players on T11 on 12 under. One of those was a bit of a record setter for the weekend. So Hao Tong Lee came T11.
Hao Tong Lee.
Besides the leader of Justin Rose, he actually had the same amount of bogeys all week as Justin Rose, 5.
Yeah, right.
Which is, I think 8 was the next closest for bogeys during the week. So, unfortunately for Hao Tong,
Not as many birdies.
Rosie had something like 23 birdies. Let me have a look. I just got 26 birdies, 40 pars, 5 bogeys, and Hao Tong just couldn't convert the
Couldn't
bogeys,
match the
but
birdies.
He's got a little bit of work to do before he wins the Open, mate.
But it's the bogey avoidance. That's what we're proud
Yeah,
of
that's true.
for this
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
So he was hitting the right areas, and it's a pretty good sign for him to play this well, so close to the ocean as well. So we're looking
Good form. Good form.
form for that.
What do we think of Brooks? 56th overall.
Made the cut.
Made
He
the
did.
cut.
He was outside it for a little while.
I did
wasn't he?
throw that in the chat when he first come back. Okay, well, is he going to make the cut? And he did. He ground really hard, and we all got to watch it because
Geez, that
the
would have been a
cameras
big
were all
relief.
over him.
Yeah.
He played the hardest course on day one, though.
Yes.
He did play south first,
Yep.
and he was 2
And then
over or
north.
3. Oh, 2 over. I think he got a birdie on the last hole or something, did he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then he played the north and shot 1 under, I think, to bring
Yep.
it. Oh, 1 over 2. No, it must have been like 3 under because the cut was at 2.
Yep.
Yeah. So not a bad day on north.
No, it's
Yeah.
pretty decent.
Yeah.
Joel Darman nearly doing something absolutely
Did he
crazy.
shoot 60, was it?
Yeah, on the Saturday.
Second day. Third day.
Or
was
the,
it? Third.
yeah, the third day. Came roaring back into T2 coming into Sunday, and then had a little bit of a mare. But just found out today that he wrote into the sponsors of the Waste Management on a polo shirt
Yeah.
to get an exemption. It was granted, so he'll be suiting up at Waste Management next week.
Yeah, how good.
So he had 4 eagles, and I think he had 3 on that day that he shot low.
Bang, bang, bang.
And I believe there were only 20 eagles for the whole tournament, and he got 3 or 4 of them in one round. So
Pretty good wrap.
Yeah.
Sure thing with Adam King results. You were
Yeah.
keeping an eye on a few players here,
Very,
mate.
very poor. So we had the top Nordic as Ludwig Aberg, who missed the cut. I think he was 6 over on day one. There's rumours going around that he wasn't real well. I think he's been sick at this tournament the last 2 or 3 years. So
Spitty bum.
yeah, a little bit something going on there. So that ruined that one pretty quickly. And then our top 20 multi, we got Gerard in the top 20. He was a T11. J-Day faltered a little bit, ended up with a T38. But Xander actually missed the cut. It was his first missed cut in 71, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
He was the record holder.
He was holding the record, yeah. So
current player.
good time for him
I've made
to
cuts.
lose that. He's just had a bub as well. So maybe he's got a bit of a sore back from doing some laps or driving the car up and down the range to try and get the kid to sleep.
Yeah, shout out. Must be a hell of a thing. Hell of a thing, that.
So Paulie is short thing with Adam King.
Sure
Yeah.
thing with Adam King, no good. Well, look, redemption time, because it's
Best thing about gambling, you can always chase your losses.
Yeah, they can't run forever.
Win them back again.
they can't run forever. Please remember to gamble responsibly. You win some, you lose more. Let's jump in. Let's just do previews, hey? Let's just
I've
jump
got a
straight
couple
in.
of reviews before you jump into those. Just we did discuss this earlier, but that's all right. So we've got the DP World Tour Bahrain Desert Classic. Went to a 3-man playoff. You might have made mention of this earlier. P. Reed was in there, so he bogeyed the first and bombed out in the first playoff hole, and then Freddie Shott and Cal Hill battled it out for the second one. And we might have a little chat about the steamer of the week, about exactly what happened in that playoff. And I know everyone's been on the edge of their seats wanting to know whether my Jeep Lynx boys got the dub, and they did. We're finally off the bottom of the table. We gave Atlanta Drive a moderate touch-up, just snuck by them with an 8-6 win on Tuesday night. Barely. Old Kevin Kisner, he's getting close to getting the cut, apparently, so he had to pull his finger out.
He's doing well
he
to
did
stay
though,
on
didn't
there.
he? He played pretty well.
He did all right,
Yeah.
yeah. He did okay for Kevin Kisner.
He did Kevin Kisner things. Preview time, WM Waste Management Phoenix Open at TPC Scottsdale, Simwu.
So it's almost as most opposite as you could think, going from where we were on the coast in San Francisco,
Torrey Pines.
Torrey Pines, going across to
the desert.
the desert in Phoenix. So the Waste Management at TPC Scottsdale. So the conditions will be a little bit easier. The greens will probably be running about 12 feet on some overseeded Bermuda greens, which is pretty standard. 3.5-inch rough, which is pretty big, all things considered. The greens on this
Adequate.
course, we would refer to them as oversized greens, so they're very large. So it's one of these new fangle dangle stadium courses where they are like that. There's a lot of green area, so there's a lot of area to aim at. So the guys will appreciate that after coming from relatively small greens at Torrey Pines. So conditions should be pretty good. Weather's looking all right. Won't be anything outside the normal, I believe.
Pretty stock standard
Pretty
for
stock standard
for this
for
time of
Phoenix.
year over in
Yep.
Arizona. Yeah, love that. We actually had a man on the ground out there. Big shout out to Matty O'Brien, who might feature on the potty next week. We're going to try and get him on, but he was actually there. He was over there for a work conference, went and caught a Suns game and went out and played the champion course. Then watched the boys have a practice round. Just living the dream.
That's
He
living.
said it was absolutely fantastic. Broke 100. I got his scorecard through. 99.
Okay.
Still, I said, look, that's breaking 100, mate. That's
Yep.
pretty damn good. Short thing with Adam King, though. Who is going to win? Who's in the field? Who are we looking out for, mate?
She's a pretty solid field, actually. So we got betting favourite is Scotty Chef. Xander's back. Hopefully he's fixed up his dad back a little bit there. Cami Young, Hideki Matsuyama as well. Siwoo Kim. They're your top 5. A couple of Aussies in the mix. Old Ming Wu from Sunnybank, he's playing. Cami D and Koala Cow. Amongst many others, JJ Spound, Benny Griffin, Matt McCarthy, got her up, who got it up. Sammy
like
Stevens,
that.
Harry Hall, Vic Holzova, Colin Morikawa. Yeah, there's
Colin.
a bunch. Joel Damon, as you said. Damon?
Joel Diamond.
Damon.
Damon.
Yep.
So you got a sponsor's exemption, as did Sahith Thagala. He earned an exemption as well. So yeah, there's a bunch of decent names in here. As far as this short thing with Adam King goes, so we're at the Waste Management Phoenix Open. We've got a couple of punts to put down. I actually jumped on a created bet this time around.
Did you create it?
No, it was a Sportsbet created bet. So jump on Sportsbet. You'll be able to link it through the feed, short thing with Adam King feed. Jump on there. So created bet is Xander and Hideki both to top 10 at $7.50. That's some pretty decent value there. So
Don't want that.
top 10, it's a little tighter than our usual top 20, but that's what we gamble for to try and make up those losses from last week. I've also jumped on a first round leader bet. So I'm going to jump on Chef, paying $11 for first round leader,
Okay.
which is pretty decent value there as well. So a couple of decent bets in there.
I mean, there's worse picks.
There is many worse tips. How much did you say Hao Tong Lee was paying? $91, I think.
$91.
So yeah,
It's crazy money.
Case in point.
Worth every cent.
Sure thing with Adam King at the Waste Management Phoenix Open this week. Jump on the feed and
Have a look.
don't bet over your head, bet inside your head, something like that.
I bet inside your head. That's a dangerous place. Been there chasing a few losses a few times. Wow. Any other previews, fellas? Anything else happening in the world of golf that we want to preview before we get to the turn?
There is a couple going on. So DP World Tours over the Qatar Masters. Pretty weak field, though, I think. I didn't even dive into it. I heard the No Laying Up boys saying that it's not really worth looking into. Liv's back, though. So we're at Riyadh.
yeah.
Very
Night time.
first one. Yeah, night time. So they play under lights. If you remember last year, hopefully they've upgraded the light situation because watching it televised, you're losing balls.
So it
as
starts
they hit
in
it.
5 hours and 47 minutes.
Oh, so jump on
1
that.
o'clock tonight.
Yeah, minus 36
staying up?
hours when you're listening to this. No. Plenty of lights, laser shows, all those kind of things.
Glow in the
So,
dark balls.
yeah. Betting favourites over there would be interesting as well. Would we have Rambo at the top? Let's put our bets on who the betting favourite would be. While I look it
Tyrrell.
up. Tyrrell.
Bryson.
Golf. Live. Rambo, $5. Bryson, $7.50. David Puge,
Oh, yeah.
$10.
Puge.
Tyrrell paying
He's had a big
12.
off season, Puge.
And podcast favourite Joaquin Neiman paying $15.
What's Michael Lasasso playing?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh,
Scroll
how
down
far
a
do
few
I have to
times.
scroll?
Yeah,
Who?
it's you.
Michael who?
Michael Lasasso. He's playing on the...
Lasasso.
Oh, there he is.
Is he related to Ted Lasso?
no, Lasasso.
$111.
Easy money.
Same as Scotty Vincent.
How Tung Lee into a Ted Lasso.
Into Michael
Multiple.
Lasasso. Yep.
Tell you what, there's some value.
Trying
Jump
to
on
think of
Simwe
ideas why I
Lee's
wouldn't
feed.
do that.
Jump on Simwe Lee's feed and copy it because he's put the mortgage on it.
Anthony Kim paying $176
Yeah.
for those
Fair.
willing to.
That's fair.
He earned his way back on.
He did.
Yeah.
So interesting to see. There'll be a couple of gaps in some of the teams. It'd be interesting to see who they fill those gaps with after P. Reid pulled the pin and our mate Koepka.
Koepka.
Who took over
on
Koepka?
Smash.
Taylor Gooch, obviously.
Gucci, of course.
Yeah, yeah. The mate himself. Righto, fellas.
Before we move on, sorry, one more preview.
keep
TGL,
going.
of course. Next Tuesday, LAGC taking on the Bay. Your boys, the Bay.
Yeah, we like that.
So just another one. Keep
Hey,
an eye on.
boys.
The Bay Boys.
Yeah, they're like the Bra Boys, but they're not from Maroubra,
The Bay Boys.
from the Bay. All day in the Bay, I just may. Thanks for sticking with us. Look, it's been a bit of a long front, but there's some good stuff coming up on the back nine. So, look, if you just stay tuned, we'll be back with some banter and some good vibes right after this. Welcome back, everybody.
I'll
leave that in.
Leave that in.
Welcome back to the Fred Lowe's podcast. Even I tell you what, green room chats have never been greener. It was if you're a member of the Discord, look, you're probably not going to get it, but wow, did we just have a yarn? It was
Might be able to work some magic on that.
Might be able to beep
one.
some of the key words out, but I reckon you can fill in the gaps. It was good times. Look, you've joined us at halfway of the podcast. Well done. It's The Turn is brought to you by mates at Crush Organics. Did send him an email about getting on the what was the acronym for the drug agency?
Yeah, ASDA.
ASDA. So I sent them an email because they're aware that CBD isn't a banned substance, but you're right, their brand actually isn't on there. So I have just made them aware, and so just keep an eye out for that because the sleep juice stuff, the drops, may contain trace elements of THC. So that could be the
determinant
Not that
factor.
one.
the differ, but the gummies, no, you would have to.
Undetectable.
Yeah, they're undetectable on the THC meters. So jump on, use code PLP. I can see I've been getting a lot of emails through that you guys are using that code. So we really, really, really appreciate it. It helps us, it helps them, and it helps you. So it's a win-win-win. Now, back nine time, we're going to get into a bit of less serious chat. We're going to start off with the Steamer and the Bunty Hunter of the Week. It's brought to you by our good friends at Set Interiors. Connor and Abby, the two legends there at Set, jumped on board this year, and they're doing some pretty cool things. I get a lot of Snapchats from a lot of the work that Connor does and a lot of the prep that he does. He takes pride in his work. So if you need any plastering or any interior work done, give the guys at Set Interiors a ring. I'll put their number in the show notes of this episode, but tell them we sent you as well so they know that their sponsorship is actually doing something and they're not just forking out cash. Having said that, I did see Set Interiors in the front of a Speedway car this week. So they're expanding the empire, the guys at Set. So, jump on at the ground level before something else happens. Steamer and Bunty Hunter, boys, do you have one for us?
I reckon old Callum Hill needs a visit from Set Interiors after his playoff performance on the weekend. So
He would have punched some drywall.
Yeah, whereabouts were we? The DP World Tour Bahrain Desert Classic, as we
Bahrain.
mentioned earlier, went to a three-man playoff. P. Reid bombed out bogey in the first playoff hole. Freddie shot and Cal Hill went in. What did we say? Cal Hill hit a little snipey hook that ended up OB
Duck hook
off
went
the tee.
left into the driving range, which is out of bounds.
OB, yep,
Like
fantastic.
proper snappy, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Reloaded,
reloaded straight down the middle.
hit
but
one down the middle.
It sort of dropped left and it went a little bit up a hill into the rough. So he
Yeah.
had a ball below the feet stance for his fourth.
Yes.
3 for tee, playing his fourth. And proceeded to find the Hosella.
Presented the hosel.
Presented the hosel, sent it as far right as possible into one of the sight screens or vision.
Your big video screen
Big video board and dropped down into the water.
into the H2O.
So 2 very ordinary shots out of 3.
I think what really makes it a proper steamer is that he actually ended up conceding the playoff hole. So he didn't finish off. He played his shot up, didn't get it in, and then conceded the hole off the back end of that. So old P. Reid would have been fuming off the back that he bogeyed the first playoff hole.
Exactly.
And, even
Freddie shot. put
even
it,
Freddie shot.
in
Was
the
he in
water,
the water?
In the water
Off
off
his
his
tee?
first.
Yeah.
So he was playing third from where he took a drop.
Yeah, it
And
wasn't
then
like he
ended
was
up
down the
just in
middle.
the thick stuff as well.
Put it in
didn't
the
he?
rough on the side of the green and then fluffed it and
Chipped it on. All he needed to do
Still
was get on
won.
the green. Yeah, but I
Still
think he
won.
was putting for 6, was he?
Yeah.
Or
Bogey won it.
Yeah,
What a playoff.
yeah.
pillow
Absolute
fight.
steamer.
Absolute pillow fight.
Now, was that a joint one from you two, or did?
Yeah, I don't really have a steamer other than that. That caught my eye. I really enjoyed it.
I've got a Bunty Hunter of the week as well.
Yes.
I'm gonna talk about your Bunty Hunter on the 18th after a relatively decent round on Sunday. We were
Pretty clean.
we were playing some pretty good golf between the pair of us, and we get up onto the 18th team. We're like, we just par this. We're in front of our handicap, the pair of us. That's all
Yeah,
we
just
need to
par it
do.
and we get our. Yeah, we're fine.
Piece of cake. And
Look at us.
I proceed to tee off first and then pull it a little bit. Missed the green by a couple of metres. Pin high though, mind you.
Yeah, you had the length.
Yeah, and then you decide to do the very similar thing, but Yankee boy did the fuck out of it. Ended up what we found eventually underneath a tree, off to the
Well, not
left hand
just
side.
underneath, but back.
Back as well.
under the canopy of the
Actually, well, we found a ball. You addressed it and then said, "Hang on a minute, that's not my ball."
Yeah,
And
it's
I'm like,
entitled.
Oh no, where's this ball going to end up? You look back 4 foot, and there's your ball, which was fairly similar. But you were then blocked out by that overhanging branch. You pulled out Hybie, I
Hybie.
believe. Punch Hybie through the rough underneath the tree, rolls up. You couldn't see what was going on.
No, that's how bad the canopy was. Yeah,
Me and Wilkie, I'm standing on the side ready to play my little floppy boy shot, and Wilkie's on the other side because he was in the bunker, I think. And this
Shout out to Wilk.
ball has come racing up, hits the front of the bank, pops itself up, lands on the lip, on the fringe, gets a little fringe booster, and then misses the hole by about half an inch at least.
Yep.
Yeah. Just buzzes past, sits 3 inches past, easy tap in for a birdie, for a par.
For a par, yeah.
Well done.
I heard everyone, you're going to get in. I'm like, these. Because there was a fair bit of banter going on after a few. I just want to give a quick shout out. May feature in the Bunty Hunter. There was some hosels presented in our round by the land-based mammal.
Indeed.
So there was a bit of banter going on. I thought I absolutely annihilated this little punch out from under the trees, and I thought they'd been smart ass. It nearly went in. Good shot. I'm like, I'm over on the other side.
That's the other
aren't I?
side of the
Like,
green. I'm in
excellent.
the bunker, yeah.
I roll
good.
out, and to my surprise, I'm like, I can give that a tap with the back end of the club. That was pretty cool. Same round. I don't know if it's a bunty or a steamer or what it was, because we had the pleasure of playing with, I'm going to call him Merle. I'm not going to use a real name, although I doubt she listens to this podcast. So it was the land-based mammal, friend of the show, Matt Wilkie, you and me, the King Man, and Merle, who's a 35 handicapper. And in her words, up on the first, what age demographic? She's definitely toward past retirement age. She'd say.
Definitely.
He'd say she's well into her retirement.
65 plus, I would put it.
Yeah.
I'll move
Not
that.
that we're being ageist, but
Not
we
at
just
all.
want to paint a picture to you guys.
She was lovely. Fantastic time.
Yeah.
Took her shots to get up there, but congratulated, good shots. Clapped, didn't hold up play. She was
Loved to chat.
fast. Loved to chat. To herself sometimes when she was walking away from us and we're in the cart on the other side of the green. But hey, whoever you can talk to, if you got to talk to yourself, then so be it. She was lovely, Mel.
She was good. She was good. What wasn't good is she ended up, she needed to practice for the match play. Was it the mixed match play?
Mixed match play, something or other
So
that was happening on
I
Tuesday.
saw you and I jumped in. I thought I'd come play with you fellas. Like, unreal, Merle. This is going to be good. How great. Had an 8-on-1. It was good. So we're coming up 11 and Merle ends up in the bunker just. Pretty steep bunkers in 11. She's going to address this ball, climbed in the bunker and gone, I'm going to have to put my feet on the outside of the bunker while the club's inside the bunker. And I'm going to swear, fuck me dead, did she nearly kill herself? And I was
She
dead
was
set
standing
paranoid.
at 90 degrees, so she's standing on the edge for those that are watching on YouTube. Like, share, subscribe. Like this, with her arms down. 90 degrees, 90-degree angle at the hips, trying to get a swing away. Actually has a go.
Has a swing. Has a swing and it goes nowhere.
But she didn't die. You were having flashback fears of fucking her going face first into the bunker, not being able to get up and breathe because she broke her hip, and then suffocating in the fucking 11th bunker.
I said that as we were going down 12. Like, I was dead set paranoid that she was going to have a bit of a whoopsie doodle and end up face first in the sand. I was in all sorts. So then she goes, this is kind of where the steamer comes in. Like, not only was she bent at the hips at 90 degrees at her age, not a great idea. She goes, I'll just pick that up. So Wilkie's gone to have his putt. And as he's addressed the ball, I better just have a bit of practice out of here. Like as he's in the backswing.
He
of
was
his
back
putt,
swinging,
I
yeah.
better just have practice. Whack. And then proceeds to flub this ball maybe.
He got out.
Yeah, it was out by, what's that, 12 inches?
It probably went as far as Wilkie's ball did on the putt because she was talking in the middle of his backswing.
Middle of the backswing. And Wilkie, yeah, the poor bugger. So
He left it like 8 foot short. I'm like, mate, you can have that. That was rubbish. He goes, nah, that's all right. And then he ends up draining the putt anyway for a par. Yeah, he parred that hole with a good 2-putt.
But yeah, big shout out to Merle.
Oh, Merle.
I wonder how she went in the match play because that was this week, I think.
I think it's just round 1, so it'd be interesting to see whether she fronts up for round 2. She might jump in a group again on Sunday and try and get some more practice in.
Potentially, yeah. So that was good fun. Bit of algo chat or a bit of less serious, bit of random yarn, boys. You got anything for us here?
I'm getting lots of this is algorithm related. So footy season's getting close. I'm getting lots of footy podcast type stuff.
Preferred
thrown in.
tries.
Shout out to Preferred Tries. No free ads. So lots of footy stuff, lots of people doing there, who's going to make the top 8, who's going to do this, all that sort of stuff. Auntie C. Copping a lot of Auntie C in my profile at the moment. Really enjoying that.
Prime Minister!
Yeah, and C, I'm just trying to win some money to play me debts.
What's $400?
Yeah, she has been featuring in my inbox from you two a lot, actually. So thank you for that. I didn't know who she was until...
She speaks a lot of truth, I'll tell her that.
Oh, yeah, 100%. I'm on your side, Arnie C.
She definitely does not hold back. She's a person of the people, that's for sure.
She says what we're all thinking.
She does.
Loudly.
So I've had a fair bit of that popping up on my algo. A lot of F1 stuff because the F1 season's getting closer. A lot of the cars have been released. Yeah, they're getting ready for testing. There's a lot of chatter going around that the Mercedes engine has 15 more horsepower than the rest because they've worked out how to make their compression ratio go higher when the engine heats up.
Yeah, right.
Because the
15
rules,
horse is a big difference.
the rules state it has to be 15 to 1 or something at 20 degrees Celsius. So all of the pistons these days are actually printed, so 3D printed.
Yeah.
So they can print them however they want, and they print special channels in them that make them expand on certain temperatures. And
Yeah, wow.
so they've done. They've got up to 18. They've got high compression. That's giving them more power. So there's a lot of chatter about that. A lot of all the new libraries coming out, everything. So,
Yeah, right. Formula 1. When's season kickoff?
March, I believe, the
Australian Open.
GP.
Yeah. Oh, Australian Open.
Yeah, GP.
we just finished the Australian Open.
Yeah, well, I had a lot of tennis
Yeah.
stuff in my algo as well. But as I've said to a few people, once Demon got out and we got no skin in the game, I just sort of drop off for the tennis.
out, yep.
Except I did see a really good reel. Marat Safin, do you guys remember him?
He was angry Spaniard.
He was something. He
Spaniard? Spaniard?
Spaniard. There was, I'm pretty sure it's Marat Safin. So he played a Australian Open some time ago, and he was famous for his coach box. So the coach
He'd have a
box,
peak.
the coach box is the 4 or 5 players that you're allowed to get in there. So it is Marat Safin. So his players box during the 2002 Australian Open. So it was quite famous for having 3 sort of Russian style. I think if you guys remember of that era.
Yep. Oh, yes, I do remember those.
so
all
they
of
were-
them. She was on my wall for a bit.
Kornikova looked
Anna.
like.
No, it looked like Anna, but it wasn't. There were students in Australia
fakes.
studying marketing and all that sort of stuff. So lots of tennis stuff in my algo at the moment as well.
Marketing.
I actually got into a dark place on mine once. Yeah, I've been like, when you showed me the Anaconda one, the guy getting a bit downstairs. I actually saw one with the dude getting a bit upstairs, like in the face there
right.
a bit. And I must have like gone back and checked it a few times. Like, holy, did that Anaconda just bite him in the face?
So you're getting lots of
And now I'm
animal
getting like
injuries.
bear attacks and cougar attacks. And
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, the Americans who are like, oh, I'm not going out to Australia. They've got fucking snakes and spiders. Fuck that. I've seen what the bears and those mountain cats do to you. I'll take spiders all day. You can squish them.
Yep.
I've seen one with a big old cougar, like big staunch thing. He's come down a tree. And the little caption was, what's the opposite of pss, pss, pss? It made me lol pretty hard on that one.
Yep.
I haven't reset the algo. I have looked into it and I've thought about it, but I'm pretty happy with where I'm at. I just want to get
Bit of diversity.
I want to get the death off there a bit, but
Yep.
yeah. Actually, you know what? After last week, I'm getting a bit of Auntie Donna content on there.
Oh, yeah? She's
Yeah.
coming up a bit more regularly? Or
They
you
are.
want?
They are, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Auntie Donna.
Auntie
Oh,
Donna.
not fucking,
Yeah,
what's
yeah.
that?
Not,
What's
Auntie C.
Auntie C?
Not Auntie C.
Yeah,
Auntie
yeah.
Donna, the Aussie comedian group. Yeah, yeah. So
Siri
if
must
you-
have heard us talking about it because I had the same as
Yeah.
well.
Funny stuff. Funny stuff. If you want one, have a look at the handball one. You'll do a little wee. It's
was
pretty good. Been getting a few questions around the Supercoach side of things as to when we're going to open that up and get the little code. So I might chat with Simwe this week and we might post it up on the Discord first for our Bunty Hunters GC. We are going to do potentially 1/2 groups. So we might release one code, and once that's full, I think it's 12 is the cutoff, and that means if we hit that number, we can all play against each other. So we're not playing against randoms like we were last year, I should say. So a bit of banter that way. Like I'm playing Kingy this week, Simwu's playing Usher. Get a bit of rivalry going. So we'll release that code first up to the Bunty Hunters, and then once that's done, we'll then open up another one potentially if demand looks to get that way. Tipping, of course, will happen probably a couple of weeks before the season proper. We're not going to tip into the troll games or the.
Those that are in the top 12, they can still jump in the other group as well, though, can't they? So we can have like an open
Yeah,
PLP
Absolutely.
tipping one like we did last year, and then we can have the versus one as well.
correcto. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it'll just be the way we set it up. Once they're full, once we hit the allocation, it'll stop, and then you'll have to wait for a new code if you want to
Yep.
be in like a versus comp.
Yeah, Roger.
We might even.
Or vice versa, yeah.
Yeah, and once you're in there, you can select you want to be in like the worldwide one as well. They do like a So yeah, to be in our league, stay tuned and jump onto the Discord for that one. Now, boys, I've got a bit of announcement before we get onto some Super Bowl chat.
You skipped over my algo. Do you?
Oh, sorry. Yeah,
Do you
sorry.
not want to? No,
No.
I don't mind. No, that's all right. Fair enough. I don't want to share either. It's fine.
Sorry,
It's been pretty
Sorry.
average. Actually, I just wanted to make mention. I think last week I said I bought something that kept popping up in my algo. I did the same again. So I've been on the car mounts. We were talking about you got a new quad lock, I think,
Yeah,
for your
yeah.
phone to twist into and stick onto the dash. Well, mine's been falling off, and I've taped it up with electrical tape and all sorts of things. So I thought I'll keep an eye out. And then as soon as we had that talk, old Siri and Dr. Google said, "Hang on a minute, we
Elon.
know just what you need." So I'm on a car mount, and I bought 3 of them for some reason. They were cheaper to buy 3 than it was to buy one. So I might
Makes sense.
give
Yep.
one to my wife, and my
Yeah.
daughter's going to be driving soon, which is scary as hell. So she'll have a license in the next month or so, not year. So I bought 3 car mounts.
3 comments. Look, if you're in the market, text Kingy. Not while he's driving though.
It's a dealer.
He's
Garment dealer.
a baller, absolute baller. I got in touch with Coralbin this week.
Oh, look out. There was a post. There was a post on their Facebook. Was it you?
Yep.
That posted that in the chat group?
Fuck me dead, did that get sent to me 800 times? So, again, I appreciate that. It came through thick and fast from a lot of the listeners like, "You're look at it, they're back, they're open for business. Like,
Lock us in.
get us done." So, literally after I saw that one in the group chat, I jumped on and, hey, just want to confirm I had the email trail of the dates because I got in last year. I said, "Look, this is what we want to do. Can you sort us out?" And she said, "Look, these are the dates we're looking at. I'm not going to give you the dates just yet. I'm going to tell you that it's going to be a Friday, Saturday. Last year we did a Saturday, Sunday, and everyone came down the Friday anyway and played a practice round. So you're going to need to get a Friday off from work. But I've got good news is that we've got 18 groups that have been permitted to come, which is going to allow us on the Saturday be an early start, but we're going to have a shotgun start for the team event. So there'll be no more hungover sim woundeds on the hill waiting 2.5 hours for
their tea time.
for Rowie to come in, or for someone who's a little bit slower.
Off
than,
the long run up. He comes in off the long run up.
And then
It'll
goes back
be-
and changes his club and then runs in again.
runs in again. Yeah. It's one of those.
The dead
Gee,
ball,
that-
dead ball,
that's
dead
a
ball.
Dead ball, dead ball,
That's a
go
really
again.
good drive by. I love that. Love
So-
that for us.
But by the way, I'm sexy on a night clip of Rowie. Absolute goal.
You
I love
froth
that. I love that. But yes, PLP Cup. We're doing a Friday. We're doing a Saturday, and the Saturday the team event will be a shotgun start, which will be awesome. So we're all going to finish at the same time, in, out. And what I thought would be real cool for those who live in or around the Toowoomba area, we put some inquiries out to some charter buses. We might look at getting a bus down, because let me tell you, the arguments around who's going to drive home after having a few schooners come the Saturday, you might want to partake. You might not stop. You might just keep on going from Friday night. And there was a
You
few
might
that did that.
scull a bottle of Shiraz on the 18th green as well.
No, we wouldn't do that, would we?
We wouldn't.
We wouldn't. No, there are some that
A
do.
certain softballer probably would.
Certain-
I don't think he'll
yeah.
do it again though.
I think it should be a
It
tradition.
was
though.
peer pressure. Like,
He buckled quickly.
Yeah. So look, we're going to look in. If you've got any hookups with any bus companies, let me know. Drop me a line, drop me an email, and I'll reach out to them via our official channels. But we're going to look at running a charter bus. If you're interested, register your interest. We will, of course, prioritise those in the Bundy Hunters Golf Club. So if you'd like to join that, jump on the website, www.preferredlosegolf.com. Jump on there. You can join the Discord from there, and you can get first access, because we're not going to do two bus loads of blokes. We'll do one bus. Once the bus is full, the bus is full.
Fend for yourself. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you'd like to get on, that's what we're looking at doing. It's not a guarantee yet, but we will build the cost of the bus into the accommodation and the golf package for those who are coming. Those who aren't taking the bus, we'll adjust your accommodation and golf package accordingly. So exciting times, fellas. We're locked in.
Very.
Crowdman's on again, which I'm happy about.
For now. Yeah.
Well, now and forever.
now and forever.
Now and forever. I think we can single-handedly support the pub at the back from that one weekend a year. So I think we'll be okay. And
What time tea times on Friday are we looking at? Anything penciled in yet?
yes, I've
Like
got
mid-morning,
them.
or
It's we'd need to leave Toowoomba fairly early. We're looking at an early-ish.
Same as normal.
It's around 9ish. I'm pretty sure.
Well, that's reasonable, yeah.
Yeah, is the first tee. So if you're in the last group, you might not be off till like sort of 10.
That gives us that afternoon session again.
Yeah.
Where we
which
can
was that was
thing.
do the
that,
Calcutta,
that was the play.
do the settle in.
Yeah, so I've arranged that same room we've got, but a bit more of a formal setup with some microphones and some tables for everyone will get to sit in their little teams, and we'll have a pretty cool little setup in there. Yeah,
Cool.
so looking forward to that. Just before we go, though, I just want to get your thoughts on the Super Bowl. It's this Monday. I'm pretty sure this Monday coming. We've had some pretty good Super Bowl. I'm a bit more of an NFL man. Well, I'm not as much as I was anymore, but I used to froth it. And Con Kingy and Freemo are coming along to a few Super Bowl parties down at the Cow, and let me tell you, probably the drunkest I've ever been.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a good time. It's a
When
good
is
time. Monday morning.
Right.
At the time, Phil got his cabaret license, and we were on the cans early, on the Silver Bullets. And
Yeah, the spotted cow.
I'm not going to mention any names, but there may have been a a mental reset to a 17-year-old state. That's how.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Like woke up and thought he was 17 and thought he'd go back to his house that he lived at when he was 17, which he no longer lives at.
That's right. That's right. Yep.
Yeah. You're in trouble when you get kicked out of the pokey room anyway. Let's just say that. So
Mid-afternoon while the kids are getting picked up from school. Yeah.
Patriots and Seahawks are playing. So my team, I'm a big Patriots fan, playing the Seahawks. The last time they played famously was the Marshall and Lynch. They didn't get, so they've got this big running back who's been killing the Patriots all day. And I'm talking, this dude is 6'4", 120, 3 yards out, has to make a meter for them to win the Super Bowl. They chose to pass. Famously, the Patriots didn't intercept to win the game, and that's all she wrote. So you can imagine how me and the boys were during that. So I just want to Who do you like, boys? Patriots, Seahawks.
I think Seahawks are strong favourites.
Raging favourites.
Like $1.40, I think they're punting at the moment, whereas
probably the
Pats
best
are
team all year,
3
to be
plus.
fair.
So yeah, without watching a game of
Patriots
NFL,
are very lucky this year.
without watching a game, I think probably jump on the favourites. No, fuck it. I've worn a Patriots jersey, so I'm on the Patriots team.
God,
It was a loaner that you brought on a Monday morning to the Spotted Cow. Said, "Can you put this on? Let's get fuck-eyed and drink silver bullets and eat chicken wings,
yeah, chicken wings and hot dogs at 8:30 with
and then we'll go back to
9
your
beers.
place in the afternoon. Wait for B to pick the kids up, and then she can drop us home afterwards."
I slept in a dog kennel that night for those staying home. And as funny as that sounds, it's true. It's 100% true. I slept in a dog kennel that night. Sim Woo, Seahawks, Patriots.
Oh, that's a really good question. Wish I could answer it, but I'm going to keep my cards close to my chest.
I like that. There's some cool markets. My personal favourite market I like to bet on at Super Bowl time is the coloured Gatorade that'll be poured on the on the winning coach. So jump on that if you want a bit of value. Jump on our socials. Join the Bounty Hunters if you want to get into some stuff. We love hearing from you, and we want you to get on that bus at Corralbin. Kingman, you got something for us?
Yeah, before you wind up, just a little shout out to the boys in the Toowoomba Golf Club. It's not quite a penance team, I suppose. Bit of a ragtag. There's a bunch of us, 7 of us, heading out to Warwick on Sunday to play in the Australian Golf in Australia match play tournament. So between 4 different clubs. So we go out to Warwick. Warwick are obviously playing as well. That'd be weird if they weren't playing. Toowoomba City is playing, and Kabbalah as well. So 4 teams go out there. You just match play. Winner of each plays off in the GF. Losers play off for the C Cup or Cunt Cup for those that are.
Wow.
So 36 holes.
Mel
Yeah.
just fucking fell down in a bunker.
This is she's face down. She can't breathe. She's broken her hip. So looking forward to 36 holes at match. Well, hopefully doesn't go for 36 holes worth of match play, but yeah, out of Warwick. I like playing out of Warwick. So
Good track.
yeah, it is a good track. So
Shout out to
hopefully
Nina.
Nina, yeah.
Yeah, get around there
Bohan
again.
has moved her way out there and is doing good things with the juniors and the ladies programs out there apparently. So I'll say g'day while I'm out there for you.
Thanks, mate.
Unless you want to come
Appreciate
caddy.
that. Yeah, go on.
Oh, righto. Jump in.
Maybe.
Cool.
What time?
It's early. I may be driving. Unless you're coming, then you're driving.
I see what you've done there. All right. Well, that pretty much wraps us up. Simwu, you want to sign off with anything, mate? You're all good?
No, thanks for coming. Thanks for having me again on your podcast. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I'll send you the invoice in the mail. It'll all be good.
You got any hater harvest tonight, mate? Or you all done?
No, not tonight. All the lucens got to grow back yet. So,
Oh, yeah. Well, you took the top off it.
well, we mow it and then you got to wait for it to grow.
How long does it take to grow? More than a week?
5 or 6 weeks.
Yeah, right.
Look, as riveting as that is, stay tuned, boys and girls. Hang in there. Jump on board the Bounty Hunters Club. Send us some emails. We want to know who your tips are for the majors. We want to know if you're interested in the PLP and the Supercoach side of things. As we always say, if you can't get out of it, get into it, and don't put sugar in your coffee.
My hat's off to y'all. Thanks a lot.